Weird shadowing on my. Back to the Serene world. Kind of unsure what more to do now. Last I beat the DLC, and I want to start on just saying right here that again, big apologies of whatever overreaction or reaction that any attitude of that I shouldn't display, despite what even happened on getting that ending score and such. I thought of I even have like it's kind of like privated hidden, like I have another essentially copy of it on YouTube, and may uh may edit out like a lot of the stuff when I've done like the bunches of attempts, and just kind of show like just the like or like beginning one and maybe the end, or perhaps like skip to like past on. Yeah, just a much shorter one that just illuminates like all the bunches of attempts is what I was like thinking of doing. I don't know when I'll like get around to that though, if if it ever like comes to existence. Otherwise, I did like split up chapters on YouTube, so it's easy to like just kind of look at them and just skip up ahead if you don't want to like, especially like in the middle ones, like you could feel free to skip those. There's though some funny moments, so like yeah. That's why it's hard, like hard to want to like how much to like skip, but yeah. Oh, I need to get to capture this. And I was going to simply announce that. Essentially like this, like on the title, I'm not too sure what to be doing. Hopefully it's not too much of a spoiler on just like the start screen. 'Cause sometimes I don't want to figure out how to get like a custom thumbnail or so on my videos. I'm too lazy for that, or at least not wanting to put that much effort on it. But yeah, one of the things I thought of messing around in here. Well, one thing is like also I never really finished through all these. You know what? Can I go back and check something on? Okay. I remember there was a time I was trying to just see if I could get through Spearmaster. I forget if I did like just big amount of uh if I was using a bunch of mods and stuff. there's plenty of times like I kind of went through the hunter campaign with a different slug cat. I'm wondering through the B. I'm looking through the playlist of my own playlist of them. Did I ever? And I don't remember well a lot of the playthroughs I did, and so it's making me wonder on just restarting some of them. Hello, Habis. Welcome. Thanks, thanks on follow. Sometimes I feel bad if I'm not like set as a affiliate because like I don't have a pointage thing and stuff, so it's like I'm like not giving anyone really anything for like following and stuff, or even doing like doing the raids when I like raid out like it's like you don't really get anything for staying. But I also am not trying to care to put much effort because I'm just doing this for free. I'm not getting paid anyway out of it. Just do it for fun. Yeah, where? Oh, I got it. So you'd probably hear my voice again in the background. I feel like a lot of them are I'm going to have to like redo campaign if I want to. Where was I being in Shaded Citadel? I think I was like being the bee as well because I could see that I was colors. Apparently I even did a little bit of this guy, but he's the one guy that I actually beat through before I stuck on so many mods. Hello. And then there's this guy. Yeah, I guess I am on like cycle 3 here. I have like huge spoilers on this. There's something I want to see, even if like it's going to be showing a little bit of like the ending again. Take this cycle 4, the one that's like on cycle 4. Yeah, this art looks very cute. I'm still in like the starting area of this guy, and I feel like I have to go the other direction because I got to a spot that I can't seem to climb up. So I might, like, I could probably just continue through him. Then there's like also this guy, which let me make sure something on. Yeah, I'm on slot 1, which I try to keep this slot as my like solo kind of playthrough. And then I got And slot 2 is when I did like co-op things with others. Yeah, see a lot of them I haven't even started. Survivor is just in a random spot. I don't remember. It's been so long since I remember a lot of these things. And I think played with others just in with this guy just to well, apparently got all the way to Metropolis with the Artificer. Only did like an hour though. How do we get all the way to Metropolis in an hour? That's crazy. Just cycle through there. Did I, for some reason, started like just a few of those campaigns on slot 2? Or maybe I started them and forgot that they were there. And I got slot 3. Which is only Survivor is like all the other guys aren't I'll read the description here. Slugcat that lives in a place full of current, a natural enemy of the centipede. I don't know if natural enemy because they zap you enough times, fill you all the way up, then they kill you when you're like full. Yeah, I got like like half of them have stuff on it, and then I might as well go through Sparky, as I recently did do him, and I remember where he is. I just figure what I will say what I do really feel like doing also is doing uh Spearmaster. I remember going quite a bit. Yeah, I'm at 5 pebbles with him, but then I didn't finish going through them, and I forget where I left off on that. And if I was just playing with mods or so, either case I may just play with mods anyway. It's just I don't know if it's going to change things. And just to like be consistent on some stuff or recall, I might just like have fun like restarting it. Like I'm too aware like I don't care how cheaty it seems and whatnot, or how easy I make it with certain mods. I just like to have fun playing it in crazy ways. Like with the Spearmaster, I'll probably have a mod that is instant. Yeah, with this, and then instant needles. I'll just like can pop out needles whenever I want, just to constantly throw needles at things and just go crazy and just have fun with it that way. Like it would make me a super powered slug cat, but yeah, then I have all these other fun mods on. The looker. Which is something I'm gonna ask you if you don't mind. If I don't know if how much you've seen the Watcher DLC or want to see of the Watcher. Everything I may turn on just to like I may turn on this Jolly Quap, not to like really play Quap with anyone at the moment, but just to change my slug cat on some of them. At the moment, I probably don't need to. But I'm asking that because for the first thing I was planning on doing is jumping into the ending spot of the Watcher because I am very curious of something. Uh, I'm gonna just in case throw a little, create another backup here. Boom. Which looks like there's already one that I just created, but here we do another one. Because I may go to spots that are like, yeah, I'm at 5 pounds. I think it's like right when I like talked with him, or right before I was going to talk with him. And that's the other thing I'm wondering on even turning on a certain mod of like, I don't know. Like I may turn on a mod that allows me to put the pearl back into him. Yeah, it's like down this here. Essentially just reallow. Yeah, like where you gotta hold the pearl half the campaign. So I'll probably just do that. But that's if I want to like start onto that, and as as how I'm going to like just go so crazily easy set up. I may restart it, but why I'm really curious. Sorry if I'm just like going back and forth. I'm trying to just figure out what I want to do at the moment because I recently did a big campaign ending. It's showing the Watcher too. Interesting. I would really like to see what did I have last I was doing the Spearmaster. But I can't see where I last left off. Actually, I'm not even sure if I was like streaming it while I was going through that. Even more so, I don't remember what. I kind of wish this game like had a way to like. This campaign has this certain mods saved and set up. And I really wish I could remember. Oh, looks like this is the end. Using dev tools for this guy. For some reason being a little silly. Oh, that's the Gourmand thing. I was like messing around in dev tools with him. Hello, Prod Omega. There, I'm looking off on the side. Is the base game worth 25, right? It all depends on like how much you like this game or want to try it. Like it is it's hard to describe because it feels like it's kind of like a uniqueness kind of game, not like a lot of other 2D platformer like looking games. You're just a little creature surviving like in the world, and the game uh, feels rather difficult when you just jump on it on default. It's why I play the game with like a bunch of mods and kind of easier settings of things, and sometimes like near cheating kind of mods. Let me see. Yeah, so I started him. Yeah, I think I did have the needles. Yeah, it looks like I did have the needles. Just they're simple way. I don't know how far I went to. Oh, this one I apparently just going through like each of them, just around. There, I'm looking on the side on video, like my past videos, trying to remember certain things. Oh, I did the hunter run with Spearmaster. That's what I essentially did, silly. But I'm starting to remember. I think I didn't even streamed or recorded when I was like doing some playing through Spearmaster to see if I could get through it. So being in this one, oh, it was with others. Yeah, I was playing with others. Artistica. Sorry if I'm take a bit to figure out what to start as. So the base game without any mods can be. Yeah, yeah. It's there's a lot of like just to kind of summarily explain. There's a lot of what's it called? For one, you feel like you're not given any direction. I did have a help with my first campaign. I I even did the easier one, the monk. Beat this guy with someone else, and she basically pointed where to go and explained things. So like, I suddenly didn't had to like figure out things uh, other than the original time I tried starting with it. But especially with the survivor, uh, with as you see, the food level is like easier. You have like less you need to eat, so that's another thing that makes it like just easier with this guy. And things are like more teamed and pacifists against you. They don't just right away just all attack you, though they still do later on. It just in general they're a little less aggressive. I guess is the easier thing to say. And with this guy, the normal kind of setting, I guess, where this guy is like extreme hardcore kind of difficulty. You can't even beat. You genuinely can't even like try him until you beat either this with monk or survivor. But but aside of just surviving and then getting to a shelter, you got to get through gated spots that you got to survive enough times unless you do a certain setting that takes that off, which I pretty much only play this game with that turned on now, because not only do you have to struggle to get to a spot even when you know where to go, and there's some spots that get so hard, especially with later campaigns and stuff, the monsters and difficulty to get to that spot, you can feel like you're doing this 20 times just to get to the next shelter. And when you finally get there, oh, now you gotta stay in that shelter a bunch of times to get your, like, this called like karma level. Basically survive enough times and not die sequentially to then get through a door, because you need at a certain level or so, and each one has like kind of different levels. So all that to say is that's the difficulty of this game, and where you gotta have like patience to really play it as its difficult intended way. And I either make it so I don't have to worry about dying as many times, or even or even so make it so I have a bit of a boost of stuff with like certain mods. I guess the easy way to explain. But I'll probably like just play on through that guy and probably see if I. Otherwise, I might. Sorry, this is it's where I'm just so unsure what I would like really want to do. Past the very spoilage thing I want to see in here, I am so curious on a spot that I could get myself to. Yeah, I think I'm done like looking through my videos, at least right now. I don't want to waste everyone's time trying to refigure out what I did before. And it's one of the things like I don't really want to just restart one of the campaigns just to feel like it's at the start. If you survive, well, if you beat, uh, it doesn't say at the moment on here, because I did a simple cheat to like allow me to just pick all of them. That's why I say, for me to really say that I've beat the campaign, it's just monk. I then later just did mods, or like I'll just show you here. There is something called the remix. Where is it? Be ran one of these. Goodness, it should be in here. Do I not even have this on? Am I going crazy? Not have. Oh, right here. Rain World Remix. And as it says, there's warns on like the cheats, but like there's cheats on to just unlock all campaigns. Otherwise, you have to beat a certain slug cat to unlock one of the later campaigns. And it's not just like one to the next one. It's beat this slug cat, and then oh, you could like play these three other ones. But then to play the next two ones, you got to beat one of those three other ones, and so it's not exactly in like this specific sequential order. But because I already did that, like I don't need to beat them in certain orders and wanted to do, and they have that so you can just like play all the slug cats. Well, this is their first DLC, this more slug cat expansion, which also has this to unlock those. Oh, I made the capacity of the artificer to explode constantly. Oh, that just makes it so like all of them are max karma. Interesting. But yeah, even with certain like I just never got through a lot of the other ones because they're just so hard. And if anything, I modded them, or I'm using like mods, so like I'm already not like beating them as intended to say that I truly beat it. And with how hard this game is, I kind of don't care. Seems quite overkill. What part is overkill? On just unlocking them? Because it's made to like, because yeah, if you want to like beat through each campaign, it's like you might as well keep those off. But I already kind of spoiled myself with seeing like others like beat them and stuff. So I just play around and that's what I'm like actually been thinking of before like I started on the stream and why I was like looking at I might just start over on some and just actually beat through them but do it in my fun way of with mods and whatever settings and stuff to essentially get through like go through the story but in my own silly way as far as not like using dev tools and float myself around. Try to not do it that way, but like at least have like my own easy settings essentially. But yeah, with that said, again, I don't know if you're gonna do the Watcher or so, but this is gonna be big spoilers. Which always starts like right here. Oh yeah, and I got the cosmetics on that uh would break if I go to the actual ending. However, I don't need to worry about that. This guy has like basically floaty powers, which is also a big spoilage, but we all want that, and you do. I want what? Sorry, like with the delay of like answering, I'm not sure what you're responding to of wanting what. Like making things easier. That yeah. Like I get the challenge, and that was the point of like this game is they wanted to make it like challenging, difficult, and stuff. But what I find one of like the big thing that what challenging does in games is it's not like well for one it's to like yeah to like feel like you can like beat something hard. But the other thing is uh called blinking out because I'm also trying to just like, move along here as I'm thinking. But for that challengeness and stuff, because I know that, like, yeah, eventually I will make it. I will beat the game and stuff, but at what time cost? What mostly it does is it takes longer. Like, it makes it just longer to get through the game. Essentially, like, ultimately. That's what I see the issue with why I kind of got tired and done with why I decided, if you will, on not trying to always play games on like whatever hard difficulty, or just to feel like prove anything to either myself or to anyone. Because yeah, it's either like take 30 or not 30. Like it even can get like frustrating even if you like die like 5 times to get somewhere, especially 10 times. Like I always think it like feels like 20 times. It doesn't even let me go through this because it's not even like an actual karma thing. Those are the karma keys, by the way. And I have a setting that just puts them all as the lowest, so I never have to worry about how many times I'll die to go through those. Stuck. Trying to see if I can grab him. There, he got out. Gotta go that way. And to explain what's going on and stuff, you'd have to see through the whole campaign on this to understand any of this. But there's something really crazy I want to see, which I'll have to like float myself to it, because you aren't supposed to go somewhere. I want to just see it anyway. You silly. I guess I get portaled under that thing. Look, toy room. Why does it sound like it's hitting like a certain thing? Falling here. Can I get out of here? Thank you. Wonder if it's like a glitch or... There's somehow I glitched myself. And it's what like took me like I going through like making the chapters on my last stream of this was 12 attempts going through as far as I counted. And I was actually kind of like correct that it was like the 5th time on like going through a certain area when I said that. Don't tell me it's doing it again. Oh great, so I can't go through this. It's doing it again like before. It won't go through this. Why does it glitch out like this? Like I was saying, this was the issue before, and I had to go through a backup. Just get through here. I don't understand what happens here. And even taking out the mods, it does this. This game looks like something I just have to. Oh yeah, if you like throw spears to fight and defend. And this is the latest DLC, by the way. This is a second DLC. Which this DLC is like, I don't know how many times bigger, but like so much bigger than each of the other campaigns. It's like all the Downpour campaigns like combined to like one type size. If you want to like consider size of them, not to say like it combines all the stuff in them, but that's how extensive the worlds are in this one. So basically, the Downpour, you have like, let me think, is it like 6 or something campaigns that they add to for you? Gorman, Artificer, Rivulet, it's 3. Spearmaster, Saint, well, that's 5. I think there's like 5 campaigns. And then this DLC, they only add one slug cat, this guy, the Watcher, but add a lot of world to explore. More creature, like even more creatures, and basically they made a campaign of just huge amount of exploration and struggling through all that, all those worlds, and even figuring out what to, like, to get to the last ending things. I did try to not spoil myself for once when I was doing this campaign, just to feel like I did a campaign without like just looking up what to do. I did do the first chapter, like if you call it chapter ending, like I wouldn't say it's an ending, just like a chapter. But it was like the ending aside of the second one that you like see the credits, and they haven't fully finished it. But now they got the other parts of endings, and which is what I'm doing, where you actually see the score, which that's I would call the ending. But to just do that one first section of credits, or to the credits, was a lot of just going around and just figuring out what to do. And essentially explore everywhere just to figure that out. And there's like so much to explore to do that. So there's a reason why this campaign is 70 hours. And after I finished that and figured out like doing the second kind of ending, I then looked up more on like how to do the other endings, and got like more spoilageness, just to, because it's like this is one of the games on, do you want to like literally spend 100 hours or so, 100 or so hours to eventually figure out what you need to do to get the ending? Or do you look up a guide and just like, oh, that's the direction to go? Because the game is intended that you don't have a exact direction. There is things that hint on where to go, and so you can figure it out. That it does help but it does have a way, like, if you will, to point out. We're clearly not getting out of here. I just had it, like, I guess, like, as a reason to excuse talking more. I'm trying to think of, like, what to do about that, then. Let me look at my backups if I even have one to want to back up on. Like, I don't know if it's because I just added yet another mod that suddenly it broke it or something, and now this file's like destroyed. It says that. Why does it say 68 hours and stuff when I clearly did 70 hours? That kind of doesn't make sense. I don't get that. This probably be an easier way to just quickly look at all the files. And see, slot 3, I have like pretty much nothing going. Because it's just left as like just like this co-oping, and this is like just do whatever. And this is my solo, more like solo runs. But yeah, it's on Steam if you want to look at it and consider buying it. It is certainly up to you. I'm gonna, as you see, I'm gonna be playing through it. So if you want to play it, and the other campaign I'm going to like jump to would be a modded campaign, so you don't even need you might not even need to get the DLCs or so to if you want to like play with Sparky, which is it's like the Pikachu slug cat. So it's like a slug cat with like electric powers that you get to zap things. I want to see though which let me look at Sparky 1 hour. Yeah. I think it's safe that I could just restore this one. Because new one I just made apparently maybe all I need to do is just restore a file and then do this, because it's what I did last time just to get through whatever's going on here. So let me try that again. If this doesn't work, then I might have to go a little bit further back. We'll try. I really don't want to have to turn off my mods. But I'm not even sure what like happens. Get up. Why am I struggling here? I'm doing this just to go a little faster because it literally takes like 20 minutes to go through all these scenes. Do that. Whoosh. If I hold W, it just kind of forces me that direction rather than... Oh, if you do it too fast, you can kill yourself. Move my mouse all the way. Because what makes it so long to go through this is you gotta wait for yourself to warp. And it's like some bugged glitch. Some glitch that like seems to happen that I don't even know about letting them know about it. Right there. I can even push against him and he doesn't care. Just kill him. One time I lunged myself off of that. But the thing is I don't even want... I'm not even trying to get, like... to the very, very end. Otherwise, I shouldn't have this cosmetic, because that would, like... It would crash or freeze up the screen. Like, it essentially just would mess things up if I did that. I'll try to go upward. Noises that they make. Go this way, because it's getting too hard to even... I just need to traverse the area enough just so it, like, portals me. Which doesn't make it go any faster when I warp myself around. Oh, I got some food here. Do I have to sit, like, on this thing just to make sure or something? I don't know if it's, like, because of things get warped in here, or... This takes, like, a while to... Come on. It's like kind of expected that it does this whole thing, but once it does that pop, oh, and then it doesn't warp. What? Want to go crazy again? Why does it do this? I really don't like that. What? Does people have this issue even without mods? That it's like, I wonder if I even should let them know that there's a bug here, that you can't get warped sometimes. And so what are you to do about it? Seriously. I don't know what to do about it. Do I have a mod that's on? Is there's a... I don't want to have to turn off all of my mods just to do this. Ah. This is frustrating. Let me turn off a few of them. Like that one that I just turned on as well. But otherwise, I don't understand. I really don't understand and what to even do about it. But I'll just take a lot of those off. I don't want to have to do any of that. We're back to like what I was just dealing with my other stream now. So aggravating that it be this way. And this is now like I don't need to worry about like trying to see the score. I've done that. Finally. The fact that I want to just do one silly thing with this. Like, is it because I did beat the game and so now therefore it doesn't like me going through there? Or is literally confused. Quirky. Cycle 4 still. Cycle 4, yeah. Maybe I'll restore this one. I hate that I'm having to restore and possibly changing one of my cycles of whatever I did previously. But like I'm literally at a loss here. Knowingly just at a loss. I don't want to have to go through the backup. That would literally that's before I even do the ending. Otherwise, could it be that? Could it? What can it be? I don't know. I'm trying to not go crazy like I did like before. And maybe it's a good test on myself here. Fast. To show that I can just be calm about this. Even with how really frustrating this is right now. I just want to test something. I want to see something silly that, like, I saw before, but, like, I didn't want to do it again and break my chance to actually end. But now that I ended, I want to check something. How much of the normal game is still in here if I cheat myself to a spot that you don't supposed to be able to get to? And yet there's a whole region there that's there's this whole ventilation system region, and that's what I'm trying to like get to. Let me perhaps just turn that off. Maybe guy's not there now. I don't know where that drop wig went. Because I'm used to this next spot to where you jump down here, where that other area I sometimes accidentally just made that you can't get to that shelter in time. Always portal you away. And you always right to this one. Lizard. It's the wah wah slug cats. Wow, wow. The music. Like it feels just kind of random on how it'd be. Wait. As if I'm like heavy. I guess we'll portal here. Well, that's actually faster for some reason. I didn't even get to go through one of those rooms. That was interesting. Okay, please get through this room. If it doesn't do it again, then it's like I don't know. I guess I won't ever get my answer. Because the game's just being dumb. It's not anyone's fault, it's just something bugged out and it's not letting me through here. Like, do I have to, like, go into this mode? Can't even do that. So it's like I can't force it. And then it doesn't do it. Why do you not warp? Has no one yet found this issue? Has no one? I I don't even know what to even search for or how to search for it because every time it's like something of the end. Oh, here's the ending. Here's the special ending. Here's the secret ending. Here's this ending. Ending. Nothing to about. Oh, this room is glitched. I can't get through. I wonder if there's even a dev button to like force me to like, hey, gate through here. Just go through here. Gate. Just create the gate. I'm so lost about this. And this is the insanity I went through my last stream. But I have to go through here to just check something. To play around what I wanted to play around with. Goodness. This game, man. This game really just irks on my nerves sometimes. Is there a backup even further? Might have to find the backup right before I actually do my ending. Yeah, there's that one. But wouldn't this be... Yep, cycle 3. Sadly, then I don't have the sparkiness where I teamed something in this. So kind of don't want to restore. Well, then again, I could restore that and then restore back the ones I created. So actually, there's not really a loss thinking of it. So you know what? Let me try that. And you know what? Just to even as a test, I'll turn back on some of the mods I wanted to actually keep on. That I was like turning off on. Oh, and this is one campaign I haven't done, but yeah, this is for a different targeted version. But may just try it anyway. I wonder if there's a console command that would force me through it. Oh, it's some other like different like spawning things and stuff. Okay, what was it that I had on? Why I don't like turning them off, because then I gotta remember what I turned on. Might as well keep that on as well. Yeah, it was like a few of the sound ones. I would probably like to do this map warp though, but then again, like, would that even work on the Watcher? Gives lantern to my here. Interesting. I had that on. Had this on, but I wasn't sure if I care to like have this on anymore because of another mod that like makes me miss them when I'm like because they oh well yeah, you know what, I'll turn it back on. But my curiosity now, because I did back up to before I really did that ending, so it's going to show a different screen. There's another one that I had on that was like for Spearmaster. I'm not going to have a yeah, this one. That I'm not going to turn on just yet until like maybe oh yeah, that's what I had also. Till I do the Spearmaster. Again, like an hour in and I haven't even played anything yet of this. Sorry if I'm very slow at just starting something. I guess this is how I am with Rain World. So yeah, reapplying those back on. Not even sure if anyone's there anymore. But I am doing messing around. If I could remember, if I could easily look at how to do it, or to, if I can want to do it. I could simply create a chapter thing of when I actually get some gameplay going. And I could like just say, just me messing around. You could just skip ahead past this chapter kind of thing. So yeah, which I like this screen anyway, by the way. It looks very, this one looks much more prettier. And you could see like, but that it was like less than 70 hours. So this is before I technically see my score. Just so I can like easily get up here as I bonk through the whole thing. Go. As a V like teleports me, so it makes it like a little easier. Just doing this just to speed up my me just going through here. Is it because like I'm not got a karma flower in me? Could it be something to do with that? Like I don't know. Like I don't want to have to like do all sorts of testing to prove that or what it would be. But my curiosity is maybe after you beat it, it glitches out like that. And then you're unable to get past that area for some reason. I don't know if they really intended it that way. It seems like they didn't intend it to be that way. But I think that's what's like going on. It like glitches it if you beat it, and then you can't like get through it again. Like when you see that score and stuff, you can't go through that again. And so I'm really testing that out by turning back on a bunch of other mods to see if it's nothing to do with the mods. Because I did go through there with mods. I do remember that. Oh, hi, Scavenger with giant eyes. Because I like playing with their eyes like that. After a while, it does kind of look a little silly. I might turn that back off. Because look how silly they look. It's gonna pull them with me. Well, you're gonna have fun with lizards here. You have a grenade, so you better be careful with that grenade. I like how they're like completely unaggressive to me at the moment. Oh, then again, one of them at the same area bit me because it was biting after the other guy. So I still can get killed by them. Nice rainbow. It's so colorful. It's like trying to climb up there, it just suddenly is like, nope, you're warping now. It's kind of interesting it does that. Wait, there's a bat here. Hopefully that doesn't ruin something. Quickly try to get this. Really don't think it should matter about any of that. Let me just keep the ball in there. There it goes. You beat the game, it breaks it. I don't know why, but that's what I'm concluding. You're a little baddie. To eat you. Here I can warp myself. Which I plan to do anyway, so where's that bat go? I want to eat that bat. Otherwise, you know what? 5 in this harsh area. Oh, there's the bat. Come here, you little. Escaped me. There, gotcha. You don't want to live here. Just turn this off for now. Soft friend, it has been so long. It's very far. Wait, I do it. Oh yeah, I do have to. Instead. Is it because I had that flower? Maybe it was the flower. That's another thing. Like, there's so many things like test, but as far as I did differently, what a lovely view. Or if I'm like, read this like a bunch of other times. But the biggest thing I've noticed is going back once you beat through and then see your score, you're for some reason unable to go past that house. So just very odd. Which may be, after I do this, I'll probably restore that back up again, even though I have to do one more extra cycle on that guy, on my Sparky play. I may just do that anyway, just to leave this file at least able to get past this. Or whenever I want to like do more after I mess around with this. I don't know. Like, it really throws out a situation that I'm not sure what to do about it. Because it's... Okay. Next thing to get through here would be just to get like all the way out here, and I could just do this a little more quicker by doing this. Because I have my cosmetics, I can't even show the true ending, and score and stuff, so I'm not going to bother with that anyway. It is so interesting that I have to restore a backup just to get past. Like, at least that's as far as I've been able to get it to work, is restoring before I beat through here. But otherwise, it'd be a fun reason of like me to do whatever silly amounts to like try to go through this even faster, which in general I would be able to go through this campaign faster anyway, simply knowing what to do now. I'm pretty much just going straight at it. Has been disconnected. Everything's been realigned. I think the reason why they do it in kind of the way that they did is because they weren't ready to like do this whole ending, the rest of the ending stuff. Why you see something like before and then you like gotta go back in again to then go through all this. Oh, this is exactly where I wanted to be. Just remember what. So this is where you go all the way down and like with the other campaigns, go through the void and you would get the score. However, I'm going to do something silly and go up here. Also, do I have a timer? No, I don't. Might have a timer later, but I'm going to bring up the DevTool controls. There should be a button to, yeah, it says rain timer to 0. Wasn't there fills rain timer to max? I think, yeah, 9. It's either hitting 9 or 0. If I gotta deal with, because what I'm gonna do is see how far it can go, but I don't want to shelter just because. And see, now the thing is I can't go back. So this is where I did this before and I was like, oh, I can't go back. I don't even have the, it doesn't even let me do that. So I'm so curious. I'm going all the way through here where I shouldn't. Is it down here that I go? Oh, I think it's... Oop. Something up higher. Interesting. Forget which direction you're supposed to go. Like they look at me as if like, oh, you shouldn't be here. But it's interesting they have like all this loaded anyway. Well, there's more of them. I didn't even know that there was like more of these guys. Interesting. Let me grab a spear. Like, the fact that I am going to restore where I'm thinking of just restoring it again after I mess around in here. I might try just sheltering at some point just to see if it even saves. Yeah, say I don't have that X symbol. Yeah, I don't supposed to go up through in here and go continue through here and do I even have a rain meter? Yeah, see, I have now a rain meter. However, what I can do is it 9? Yep, I hit 9 and I can refill that up. So I don't need to worry about doing that. Let me see, am I able to... Can. Then those guys go after me. Ooh, no. Away. I want to see if I could get to another region. So that's why I'm just cheating all the way through here. Trying to see if I could get out of this. Hello. Hi, plant. And it's still doing that music, which is kind of funny. Here's subterranean. Why do they have subterranean still here? Can I go to farm arrays? Which looks like that's where I'm close to. Float myself up to farm arrays. Do you even exist in here? Well, I don't know if I... Where's that? You even exist in here. Oh my goodness. Down. You guys say like down to the depths. Oh, but then where's it gonna bring? What's it gonna do? I probably broke it there. What is it gonna do? Because like that's so strange. Like, why is the whole basic game I think I froze it there. Great. I knew it was probably a bad idea to see. I was curious if he's still there. Yep, he's still there. I can't even back out. I think I need to force close it. Well, let's reload again. We'll try that again. Check on the... Still has that. The annoying thing is it's likely going to be, yep, right here. I still have that flower. Bonk myself everywhere. I think it was just that. Gotta do this again. This time I am going to I want to get all the way to like farmer raids and see if they're still like there. Like I'm curious on bringing myself all the way to Pebbles or something. Just to see that. Like, there's so much I want to like just mess around with this, but like the annoying thing is just how long it takes just to like even do any of that. So it does really make me want to keep a file that just at least can get through this. Get through that one room, and so it's why I'm just gonna like do another back up to this. Well, will be a test to see if I can get through again. I might get stuck in that room. Depending if it's all the way to the end or just... Actually, no, yeah, I'll probably get stuck in it because that's what happened before I saw the score. Or was it I saw, like, I technically should have saw the score, but like I didn't see the score, so I went through again, and that's where then I got like stuck in that one room. It's curiosities of where I'm like, I'm really curious on like just why are they letting this all to happen here. I'm gonna go down here just so I don't know if bringing him through is gonna do something. It's not gonna be the toy room. Will it bring me through this toy room? That is like the question. A lot of these other sticks do have another karma flower. I don't know if that's to do with it. always just builds up and builds up. And does that pop, and then right after that pop is the question if I go through or not. Like, essentially memorize this at this point of what it does. It brought me through. Okay, so it's when you get all the way to that ending sequence. And once again, just speed things up. Where are you? And even with... Oh, come on. Speeds up things. I'm sure if I flung myself down there, I'll die, and I don't want to like test that. Just at the end, and at this view, what more are you going to do? And there's nothing. Kind of sad. I was wondering on like might go like so far and fast that I might accidentally get killed there, so you just gotta walk enough and then it portals you. This spot. Sometimes I wish I could like just go even faster and like just next area. But this is like fast I can do is use my mouse keyboard buttons to just... Hey Bravo. I'm doing very crazy exploration stuff. I'm not trying to go to that ending scene, so like I'm not worried about. I have cosmetics on that would like mess things up anyway. Is there a button I could like skip this? No, it doesn't let me skip it. That's one thing that I would be another critique I would say on them is at least have a skip or some setting to kind of skip past a lot of these ending things, the ending sequences. They essentially force you to go through like 20 minutes of gameplay just to get through things. How are you doing, Bravo? All these orbs realign. I was gonna like probably start on like a different campaign and stuff. But there's something I'm like just so curious on this. And if I want, like, I might like have it like be broken or something if I do so, but like I'd really like to see if I can do the Watchers campaign again with a different slug cat. But the game's kind of built to do with the slug cat. So as you're seeing, I am going where I don't supposed to go over here. But it is so interesting that as far as I saw that there is full subterranean in existence. There's more even guys up here, and they stare at me with their blinking X faces. Wait, that's the wrong direction, isn't it? Where are you? Oh, over here. Hi, worm thingies. Go down here. All I know is going to the right. There's that room. Okay. It's over here. Go up in here. Then we're in the filtration system, but you don't supposed to be able to get up that way with any of the slug cats also. You know what? Let me grab a spear and a rock just in case. But yeah, the one thing I don't like of the Watcher that I have like more fun of like even the other intended campaigns is the other ones that are like Artificer, you had exploding powers, and in the Spearmaster you had you had the ability to always create spears, and you ate with those spears. That big spider thing. Guess I'll go this way again. Some explosions going on there. It's like they probably just killed a plant. I'm kind of curious on going to the right though, but then again going to the right is something else. So there is I think they're called soul spiders for some reason, or I thought they were called echoes actually, but there's like one in there, like echo guy. Before I shelter or anything, like am I able to go through this? No, it doesn't let me go through. Okay. I don't think it would load this. Yeah, it won't let me even go through that. Okay, so even if you did cheat it and get like all the way here, you can't go through these gates because, oh, guess what? They don't. The good thing is I can like hit 0. Come on. Is it 9? Darn it. Ooh. Nope, not raining. Never mind. 0 makes it like suddenly rain. When it's suddenly rain. So I can go into this shelter. But before I go to a shelter, I want to go all the way to the right and try another. How about over here? Oh wait, that goes through that way. Are you able to attach onto me? Yep, you are. You guys would kill me. Hi there. I'm gonna sit in the walls while I wait on you. as the grass try to pull you down. I think the grass is eating you. Oh, you fed the grass. There shall be no rain for 3 years. Yeah, exactly. Hi there, hi there, hi there. Bye-bye. Gotta be quick on those two, because... Wait. Oh, because I made it rain. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta see if I can, like, shelter up here then, now. Because I made it rain a little bit. Now everything's, like, stuck being wherever. Don't worry, I'm gonna feed myself. I'm just doing all sorts of cheating right now. It actually lets me shelter. In a spot that I shouldn't. It doesn't even show where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I'm in subterranean. That's where it shows that I am. Does it show the map? Oh, it does. This is so dumb. So, why is this map in existence when you don't supposed to even be here? And I can't possibly go through that gate because I don't have karma. I technically don't have the karma for any of these gates. So it's kind of funny and interesting that, like, any of this exists. So let us not accidentally just set the rain going. I gotta remember I pressed 0. Oh no, I did it again. You know what? Reset. Oh, look at that. Nothing happened. Right? I don't know. I don't know why I think 0 is the one that resets it, and it's 9 that actually resets it. So you press 9, and it resets the rain gauge. Here, see? Yeah, I'll certainly now do backup. What I want to try and check over here. Yeah, see, now not everything is out in water. Come on, get over here. Get out of my way. See all the normal... I don't know if there's... Oh, there's red. Red guy. Red bossy guy. Out of the way. Basically, like, exploring back on... There's their honking. Gotta be careful here, because, these guys, if I touch them, can, like, instantly kill me. I'm wondering on going way to the right over here. That centipede out of my way. There's not a dev button to just make yourself invincible, so you gotta, like, pulling him. You gotta do stuff to, like, just try to not let yourself get killed. Yeah, there's that shelter, but yep, I figured so. And then you're gated here. So pretty much I'm stuck in subterranean because I can't get through any gates. It won't load any other region, and maybe that's how they uh which is just, it's interesting how they have this much existing uh for this area. It's the speed force but without immortality. Yeah. It's like with crazy superpowers but you're not invincible. I am curious if I can eat so much and if that plant can't like pull me in. Time to turn into orb. Become orb. This is like for science. Even though there's like that popcorn plant right there, this is faster for me to just spam Q. Are you accessing areas of the game that aren't normally accessed? Yeah. If you notice, I was doing the ending sequences again. So right before I got to this spot, in that depths and everything, I was in the area where I would jump into the void liquid and essentially do the ending. But instead of that, I warped up a whole uh a pit like above me where there's no way I should be able to jump up there. Like the game's designed to like not go back up there. And even from there, then there's another room that's a giant drill thing up there that's also designed that there's no like wall jumping or the amount of spears you would need to scale that wall. Like the walls are like so far apart you can't wall jump up. And it's like in such a depth. It's designed that normally you're not meant to go up. But if you turn on this dev tool and just float up, then of course you can force your way up. Am I not like... Not doing like big extreme... Will I kill you if I like fall on you? I do smack it. Crushed. Plant being crushed by my weight. Okay. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm curious, are you able to... Oh, yeah, you were. Eventually, but it looked like he was dragging me a little bit. I was like, I was a little heavy for it. But then it just like popped me into the ground because of its cheating abilities of just warping you into the ground at a certain point. So yeah, I was accessing places that wasn't intended just for silliness. Because I was curious about that whole area. But I'm kind of done with that. Just in case. So what I'm finding what's like going on is where I'm going to like just do another quick like backup here. Is I'm going to restore back to the one I just did. Which I believe is this one. Like, I wonder why it says times 68 hours, but it's like really not 68. It's like 69 hours. So I believe if I do this one, this other way. Yeah, see, that's the one that I wanted to pop in and to say hi before. Oh, yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, have a good night if you need to go to bed. I just I wanted to mess around, at least check that area again where I discovered when I first was trying to go through those ending sequences. I found that out, and then I realized I couldn't go back and broke things and and stuff. What I'm doing now is you know what? I'm gonna actually restore one that I was just no story that exists. What? Lie. Let's check anyway. For some reason, this doesn't have any data. That is, I don't know what happened to that one. That's interesting. Well, may, what I think it was like it was coded to exist there rather than, I guess it was easier to do that than to code it to like completely remove them, other than, hey, make Slugcat just pop in here and they will figure out what to just naturally do anyway. Because you without cheating tools you can't get up there anyway. So but it's interesting how they've left a whole loaded area to still mess around when you don't supposed to even go there. Yeah, it's a curiosity, which I would say there's not much more of a curiosity other than, oh, a whole region still exists there, but there's nothing to like be able to do anyway. It's strange that like that's like I'll restore this one. Yeah, good night. God bless. Thanks for dropping by. What I'm going to first do is just ensure that I can pass this one room. So I'm going to do it again, and I'll probably leave it like this anyway, and probably just get my time to like even 70 hours. So I'm going to do this without DevTools anyway. But just so I can do this whole thing again, it's really hard to like actually do this properly and like here, grab that. But I want to like leave this file knowingly I can get past that one section, and I'm starting to confirm where after you do beat it you can't do it again. Like once you see the score or you hit that ending scene, then it probably not intended, but it really seems like it bugs out and you can't pass the toy room. That is what I'm seeing. what I might do is not even grab a flower to ensure that if that's also the reason. No, I grab a flower right there. I'm gonna purposely not grab a flower. Just to see if that... If it's all to do with just me backing up. Even though I got all these mods turned on. Just, it of course takes time to go through all this. Which is time that I don't mind doing anyway. And hey, and if I don't go through the toy room again, then the test again to do would be to grab a flower before I enter in all, which that would be such a terrible reason if that's the glitch. I don't think I could like ever get. Oh, I'm getting a little further. In this spot with all the lizards. Outskirts. Still doesn't make sense that they're all infected. Hi, vulture. Down here. Here's the pink indicator. And if I can go through, if it lets me go through, I'm going to like exit out. Because then it's confirmed that yes, I can go through here. Or simply I'll restore that same one. I don't know if you pass here one time and then suddenly you can't. I don't know how many times I want to like test it really. It just it in a way almost scares me to like not ensure to know that I can like this to happen. That this happens. So but then again, I don't know if I'm going to need to worry about it anyway because I essentially made video of all this happening. But now there's no need to like continue past that. And it's still like, you know what? Whatever. Leave that number. It's really a number. I'll say that much. enough having this kind of dirty joke with it. Sorry if it even feels like I have to make notice to it, but like I at least want to like have a say of it about it, that it's really a number, and if anything, you don't need to think of it the other thing needs. But just again, ensure that, yeah, see, I don't know why it did that. We're gonna restore that. I'm gonna just create another one. So then it's like, I do know that this one is with hey Chaos Nibbits. All this time has just been messing about, exploring certain things. So I'm leaving this with this pretty view. I do like this picture. And then, which, sorry if it's suddenly like spoilers if anyone's like doing the Watcher. But yeah, I know that this can get to the end of and see the score again if ever need be. I may just restart a new one, but probably do on my third playthrough. Like, I would really be curious on if I can like go through the Watchers campaign with a different Slugcat. Let me see where I am in here, because I could see I'm cycle 3. I need you. Probably dead. Let me see if, can I exit already? Yeah, I can. Let me turn off a mod, because I'm, as goofy and funny it's been, it's kind of silly to see giant Scav's eyes all the time. So I'll turn that off. But yeah, I'm planning on probably just playing through Sparky there. But I'm not sure if I really feel like doing that campaign. Have think of like what else want to like keep turned on and stuff. Do I have? Let me see if I got that one and I got that one. Is yeah, the settings are turned on that. See if my settings that I have on this, yeah. Just like saying I am. The other thing, actually, I was thinking on doing just to play a little bit. Not singing bugs, but challenge modes. I don't know if I actually did these. Symbolically interesting. I did do something that kind of like unlocked all these, but oh yeah, and I got the cosmetic, like my cosmetic thing makes some of these like look more different. This guy looks a little more interesting. This is like kind of simple one. I'll just this guy is harder to you can't flip him around with a rock because he's bigger. Got it. Oh, and then it does a check mark. So yeah, I haven't been eating of these. By seeing some other video. Really? Oh, wasn't the one I was aiming at. I can see how this is like a hard challenge. How are you dancing like that? My goodness. You have to like constantly run from these lizards back and forth. That up. Thank you. I don't, and of course, only have rocks in here. Could make this so much easier by turning on the mod that, like, makes them have concussions when I throw a rock at them. Just gonna do this again. No, and then I don't have the patience to try to do that one. What's the win condition? Gain 10 points. How much points was it that oh, so basically eat 10 berries, which that is super hard to do. You're constantly chased by 4 lizards. My goodness, I almost went in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll go insane before I get through that one. Flying feast. In condition. Oh, befriend creatures. Oh. Might be. Am I gourmand? I don't know how you would like befriend a bunch of them. After they eat a few of them, they're gonna be harder to actually missed. There's not enough of those flying guys really. Befriend them. And you already got it. Ah. Right. Well, now what do you do? Just fail? Well. Oh, you know what? I have a way, a means. Always. Guess we'll kill that one, and then if I can, some means. This is like, there can only be one. Grab that guy. Do you not eat them? Okay, maybe what I gotta do is get him to go through a pipe, and then I help push him through that pipe. Nope, just die. Okay. How are you supposed to do that one? Kill the other ones just so the other ones won't... That's... I don't understand that. Oh, they are kind of tamed from you at the start so they don't attack you. Come here. Oh, this is kind of frustrating, because, like... It's hard to grab one of those. Let's see, that one's already... And then they fight for it. Oh my god, this is kind of a frustrating challenge already. Hard to hit. And of course they're gonna fight for it. What do you do now? Oh. It beat it. Okay. After they got chubbied. Oh, it's Monk. That's who that is. And this is Hunter. Condition gain 30 points. Kill creatures as Gourmand. Artificer. Gun? There's a gun in there? Gain 8 points. Let's see. Here, that's what that is. Here you are. I wish I could like see the map on what things are. Kind of silly. That's right, I can do that. Is that bird unable to see as well? Just keep gnawing at him. Oh no, no, I'm being drowned because the body's on top of me. Chumby. Probably not the proper way. I should have done that one, but whatever. Was there there was a gun in there somehow? Or is that something else? In condition, gain 8 points. Basically, it would be run around, eat those things, and avoid a vulture in the dark. That's what the intended way to do it, but whatever. This is Rezillo. Condition, kill all creatures. That's Spearmaster. That is Saint. A Saint because you can't kill the creatures. Survive 420 seconds. Kill every. How would? Oh yeah. Well, if you have the ability. Target. Alright, this is. You see, does Saint have? Oh. That didn't take long. How is it do you do that ability again? Forget how you do the ability. Trying to press all the buttons. You press to do it. Forget. Are you even able to do it? Or is this like just survive? Maybe this is just survive. Are they even able to get me in here? Oh, they can apparently get me out. That didn't go well. Let's see if I could just sit in here. Oh, they keep pushing me out. I don't press anything and they still like push me out. How do I miss that? Why is it missing? Goodness, get that. Thank you. Let's swing over here. Swing over here. Missed. I'm basically dead. Now I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. This grass is gonna kill me though. If they don't hit me. Another one I don't want to really try. Is it survive? Yeah, survive for 60 seconds and gain 2 points. Okay. So basically eat those fruit as you're dodging 2 king vultures. Oh my goodness. Kill all creatures. Does that mean that you have the ability? Interesting, like kind of colored. I can maul right now, even as the saint. Pressing all the buttons and in combinations of pressing up and down, like, how would I kill the creatures? Or do I have to knock them? I don't know how I'd do that. That is some challenge. I think I would have to hit them with a rock, like the right spot or something, or get them to... Basically, I would have to make them fall into the liquid somehow. What is with this one? Oh, now I have the ability. How do I move it? I guess, is this like death? Yep, that's death. That you could like move that around and use it. Is that right now? Oh, I gotta hold right bumper. That's weird. Freaking weird. How long do I have to wait for it to, like, come back? Oh, my. So the beat. Am I able to eat these? Set of buttons I wanted to do actually. Crazy area. Oh, there's I know I'm able to throw it. suddenly spoilage thing by the way of singing. Notice I still had that on. Oop. You crashed? Oh, you crashed. Whatever. It's doing so well. He did Reed killing. Yeah, I was curious on looking at some of those challenges. What's this? Oh, these are just all randomly different ones. Is this like ascend all creatures in the kingdom? Okay. I guess that's like a boss battle. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a whole boss battle. Yeah, I don't care to do this. But hey, they actually did do a boss battle. Oh my goodness. The most craziest way. Survive 60 seconds. I'm curious, I'm just seeing these. Yes, yeah, I figured that's gonna raise. How do I get up here? How am I stuck? Well, I can't even like look at map to figure out where you go. I'm guessing get up. I'm stuck. Go up. Oh my god. Where are you supposed to go? My goodness. I'm confused where you're meant to go. It's the frustration of just I don't even care what. Even if I figure out where to go, it's one of those parkour obstacle things that would frustrate me too much to actually do it. to do it enough times to actually get it. This guy's already... I do remember I did tamed a lizard. That's what I wanted to like go back to. Bringing this guy with me. That might do. We'll continue anyway. Because what I was thinking of doing is changing my attributes. Making myself like a stronger, faster slug cat. Not here. Kind of want him to like attack me because I want to like do that. Spazzes me out doing that, but I'm like an electric eel. On, eat it. Apparently I can eat these just fine. Yeah, I sadly don't have my friendly tamed lizard now. Oh, there you are. Just a little fat at the moment. Come down here and have this. Get, I guess, fatter now. You know what? I think there's another. Oh. I think that kills my friend as well. Ah. This oh, this is my friend. Yeah. Well, and now I know I can't do that with my friend nearby. I'm gonna check something, make sure. Because I should have the friend, there's that, but I want also, yeah, no friend fire. That doesn't work with this one. So oh, the other thing I was thinking of just doing here, changing some of my own settings. Just what this mod's for. Rivulet's 14. This jumper. Let me try like 2. Like the body weight. Body weight could just be normal. Once I put this like 3. Only goes to 10, so why does it say Revelet equals 14? So does that mean you can't possibly put yourself to be as good as, unless this is like extra jump, so that's why I'm like wondering about doing 2. Otherwise I'll probably just change it back to just normal. Let's see if I could like jump a little higher. Yeah, put that down actually. Yeah, see now I'm like, I'm crazy jumping. I have like Rivulet's power and speed. She could like make her. I wonder if I have to like make myself naturally heavier to carry things like bigger. I hate how I just bounce. come on. Even with my powers, I'm like... I don't jump very high when I'm holding something. Which is kind of annoying. Point of, like, even adding those on. Apparently I jump high like that, but not in the water, apparently. Where's my friend? Those aren't my friends, I don't believe. I don't want to zap in the water and hit my friend. Now I know that that hurts my friend. Well, just team them all. Wait. I'm a little unhappy, like, because this is a cycle before that of what I did. This is air lungs. On speed. I'm curious on just making myself like all the way on that. Extra boost. Just put all those things like insane power. I'm curious about this. Whoa, whoa. I can so easily jump now with it. Is that? Let me see. Do I? Oh, you still slowly climb even. Well, now I am like essentially very heavy, so I could jump like insane. So much that I dropped it because I was just. Oh, that's just wall bouncing. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I. My runs aren't like any that much better. My leaps are just insane. Just yeah. Goodness. Oh my goodness. I see my friend always comes from the right, so maybe I don't need to worry about... Can't see it. Still got it. It's so weird. Just bonk the... I'm gonna turn it off, like, and just back to being, like, normal. Does it not count if I don't think it counted because it didn't see me give it to it, so. But yeah. I was curious about those other stats, and I just it feels like it's too much that like put it all back to normal. Side of that. Yeah, I did. I'll just do it that way. I think what I did is instead of instant needles, I like put it to like really fast. I just, you know what? Try just a simple setting of that instant needles. Have everything come all. Actually, wonder if this thing able to maw. Where is that blue lizard went? The jumpy lizard. So I see keeps coming from this right side. Yeah, and I need to go back. Well, looks like there's nowhere to go anyway that way. Well, there is going up there. Because all the way past to that left direction, I can't go that way. I've been trying to just feed one more thing to that lizard. And then shelter again. I've been trying to do here. It'd be nice to get rid of these guys. think I hit my friend. These guys kept on keeping my friend from to crouch down to do. Oh, come on, stop doing that. There we go. I'm trying to just get up here. Where is friend? Hard enough to get up here without this thing. I just don't want to set it somewhere and then the friend comes by and then suddenly gets it. Or grabs it without seeing me giving it to him. It is in that area. In a way I'm like trying to... Will I stop bouncing into the water again? I guess it's just so... Right, I'm gonna go back to my shelter. Maybe I'll like see him along the way. I feel like I'm like plunging other than usual. I need to go to the right anyway.